After a successful funeral on Friday, the people of La on Sunday held a Thanksgiving service for the late Chief of La, Mantse ni Dr. Kpobi Tettey Tsuru III. The late chief, having ruled for over 30 years, was their overlord and one of the longest-serving chiefs. He died 3 years ago and was buried last Friday in a grand ceremony which was attended by President Akufo-Addo, former President John Dramani Mahama, as well as other dignitaries. In eulogizing him, the NP of Dadekotopong, Rita Na Odolesowa, said he was a great leader who exhibited exceptional qualities.
This is a chief who lived his life very well. He was a humble chief, and he was one person, one chief I knew who was so humble. He gave respect and honor to whoever was elected or nominated as a leader. He didn't discriminate. He didn't say because he was the king and so he wouldn't give that respect to you. But he did so well. And during my tenure as MC, he worked so well with me. Apparently, he was my grand uncle, my mother's uncle, yeah. And I worked with him at the Department of National Lotteries. And then he supported me so much. And coming to be the municipal chief executive, we had our differences sometimes, and maybe I would want to do something or he would want to do something, and I'll say, ni enele waka fail and akai. Sometimes he will not understand. We'll have a little fight and then quickly we'll resolve it.
A former member of parliament of the same constituency, Vincent Soadote, popularly known as Obama, also praised him for his dedication to the people of La. He also called on more Gans to avail themselves for leadership positions.
I recall when we were growing up, my house was not far from where he lived. He was one of the people who were well respected. He was known as someone who was humble, who was strict, very religious, and very, very industrious. So when he became the king, the whole town was very, very elated. When you go to the feast table, if you don't fight for the meat, you get the bones. So we have to blame ourselves. I've always said, and I'll repeat, we the Gans, the non-Gans don't owe us any favors. That's life. If we want to be president, we have to take a step forward. If we want to be ministers, we have to fight to be that. If we want to be head, if we want the Gans to be recognized, to be respected, it is up to us.
A parliamentary candidate for the NPP in the 2020 elections, Gerald Nyanyufiu, also eulogized the fallen king.
We are very privileged to have had him as our king for the past 32 years. And I must say that for the most part of his reign, I was privileged to have seen it all. In fact, it was actually through his initiative that I got the opportunity to study at the university. Since then, I had maintained a very close ties and relations with him. And I dare say that he was a man of considerable integrity, peace, and humility. The best thing we can do for him is to live his values so that we can protect his legacy.
It is our prayer that the late Dr. Ni Tettey Kpobi finds eternal peace in the Lord. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Nashika Caesar.